I might just have to. I can't really bring the camera back anymore. So, yeah. Good evening, and welcome to another really rickety episode of the Energon Hustlers Live. Again, continuing what we've been doing all week, which is raising money for charity by gaming for 100 hours in October. I'm Dave, your host, and tonight I'm joined. I play games with this bloke nearly every week, but it's the first time he's ever been on the channel. I'm throwing him right at the deep end by making him play live. And a game that you've not played very often. This is my good friend Sam, one of my gaming buddies here, and you've just bought into Battletech, haven't you? Literally. The grey plastic Legion is on the back line. But you only got them on Sunday, and we're gonna let you off. But you are gonna paint them.
I am gonna paint them. They are gonna be a very luminous green, Dave. I'm thinking of possibly having some blue at the bottom. You know, sort of
some teal maybe or something like that.
Yeah, a little dry brush between the two. Fill out the metallic parts and some purple as well, because green and purple go together excellently. Today we're playing. Jade Falcons is my chosen clan.
You've chosen clan Jade Falcon, which is irksome for me because they are my enemy.
Not a big fan of you either.
But there you go. So yeah, Sam's just bought in. I'm playing House Davion tonight. I'm running a 5th Crucis Lancers unit. For those of you that catching up with this after broadcast and know me on the Facebook group, I spam my miniature painting quite often. I'm determined to not have a pilot show. So. There's several units here that have not seen the battlefield yet, so they're virgins, and you're going to blow them up. You're going to probably blow them up.
I'm looking forward to some superior clan ordnance, hitting them from a strong distance and perhaps taking them off before they're a bit of a difficulty. Looking at the battlefield right now, Dave, I'm slightly concerned you've got 2 more mechs than me.
The 2 of them are literally nothing.
Cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder.
Practice fire for our recruits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're not going to run through everything in detail. One difference between this and the pre-recorded episodes is there's no overlay tonight. This is raw, uncut, rough and ready. There might be the occasional swear word, depending on if Sam rolls double sixes or if I do. But we will try and keep you apprised of what is going on. So tonight, my 5th Crucis Lancers. We're playing Alpha Strike 350, so we're prepping for an event really. We've got an event coming up in November. In Plymouth, we're trialing the unit. The guys from Wolfnet Radio Podcast, big shout out to you guys supporting us wholeheartedly, and they're going to be sending some nice swag through as well for us to give out as prizes. It's normally a 3.5 foot board by 3 foot. This is my X-Wing board with a different mat on it, so we're playing at slightly less than the specified table size, but it just means the combat is going to be close and personal quickly. We're playing Headhunter, aren't we? Tonight, scenario number 7. So the objective tonight is to destroy your opponent's commanders and then collect the objective token that they drop in their place.
Indeed.
Destroying a commander scores you a mission point. Picking up a token scores you a mission point.
It does.
First of 4 points wins. It's an 80-minute game, so I don't know, once we start playing, I don't know if you want to do a timer or something on your phone.
Absolutely.
Sam has only played, 4 games?
About 4, yeah.
About 4 games of Battletech. You just like mechs, don't you? You like Gundam and stuff like that. You're into anime and stuff, so we've done it. I'll always do it. It's a waffle. So Sam, just quickly run through your mechs, just the variants and what you've got.
No, absolutely. So I've got a Tokina here. They are my commander, pointing for the camera over here, and a crossbow prime. They're also going to be my commander. I obviously get 2 choices. And supporting them, I've gone for an Eben Jaguar A over here on the corner, and a Kit Fox A as well, just tucked in behind the Tokina. My hope is to kind of overwhelm you a little bit with some of that superior firepower. My 2 commanders, of course, are very tanky with fairly high HP values and internal structure as well.
Yeah,
structure.
It's a typical clan. It's just terrifying. So, yeah, on the opposing, so your crossbow and your Tokina are your commanders. They're my targets of priority.
Yeah.
My commanders are in. I'm just going to make a note of it on here so Sam can clearly see which ones they are on my Alpha Strike cards. So I have got a Marauder 5D, MAD 5D. He is my commander with a skill of 2. My Bushwhacker, my BSW X2 Bushwhacker, is my other commander with a skill of 3. I've got a RFL 5M Rifleman, skill 4, a WLF 2 Wolfhound, skill 3, and I have a LCT 3M Locust at skill 4 and an SDR-5D Spider. We're playing Clan Invasion Era, and we're playing to strict faction availabilities, which is why some of the variants may not be the optimum ones. I think we've talked enough.
Yeah.
I think it's about time that the Falcons get sent packing. So let's do this. But there's normally quite a lot of banter when we play games anyway.
There is.
That's an 8 for me. It's quite annoying. I can't quite get everything in shot. So we're going to move the dice tray, and if models need to be where the dice tray is, the dice tray will magically move as we roll. So I've won the initiative. It is one of your units to move.
Fantastic. I'm quite happy to move first, actually, as it happens. Give you something to react to. I think with the safety of this building, I'm just going to move my Evan Jaguar up. Make him.
Yeah, I think Claire's using all my bandwidth tonight between the stream and the PlayStation. With some Netflix streaming. Claire's literally using I can't bring up the stream on here. Hello Aaron, thanks for tuning in. Big props to you guys because you guys created this format. Yeah, hi Matt, thanks for joining us as well this evening. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat as well as play the game. So Jaguar's gone in.
One over here.
I'm going to just run my Locust 8 inches and park him behind this huge power generator.
Have a quick look, we're looking good.
Okay, so you use ground movement. So we have slightly different colour movement dice because these are what I have from playing Battletech about 12 millennia ago when I played in the 1990s. We're using something like white for ground movement, which is standard, I think, blue for sprint, red for jump, and green for standstill. So I'm using that there. So here's a 3 TMM, so he's going to run there.
Over to me.
Cool, thanks Matt. Thanks for letting me know the stream quality is good. Yeah, it's because it's going from my iPhone, which is a good good streaming device, compared to my laptop, which is terrible. I'm just trying to pick up the stream on my laptop as well, so I can see that everything looks great. But thank you for letting me know. I'm just going to big up the Children's Society as well. There's the charity that we're doing this gaming challenge for. We're going to be playing loads of games over the next 4 weeks, including trying to get ready for my son's 5th birthday as well. So it's going to be hard. 100 hours sounds easy. I'll tell you now, it's not. Okay, so the Kit Fox has gone in.
Fox has just headed into the woods.
What's his ground?
He is sprinting away at 12.
Okay, so did you do for every forward inch of movement, it's 2 inches to go through the woods?
Through the woods. Do you know what? I probably need to backtrack just a tiny bit.
Like I say, Sam's very new to the game, so we're just... So yeah, we're doing lots of stuff for the Children's Society. Me and Claire are going to be unboxing our Arkham Horror Antarctic Expedition LCG box, and we're going to do the entire campaign streamed. So we're going to see our faces react, just like in sheer horror as Cthulhu or whoever it is.
Terrible things happen.
Okay, so the Kit Fox has gone there.
Kit Fox has gone there. Yes, now in the correct position on the woods.
My spider is going to jump all the way to here.
Oh!
With a nice +4 TMM.
Whoa! Speedy.
He's not in the list for damage, I'll tell you that. He's in it for something else.
Fantastic.
Trying to think what else we've got coming up. Sam, you're coming here on Sunday with our friend Tom. I don't know what we're playing yet, but we might be playing Everdell, which is one of the prettiest board games that Sam introduced me to.
Fantastic game.
It really is, and it will look nice on stream because it's got a pretty tree in it.
It does.
Okay, so now I have to move to... that thing literally terrifies the bejesus.
This is scary.
I think I'm going to just get my rifleman, and he's going to move up. He is wait for it, he's got a whopping TMM of 1.
Fantastic.
And I've got to do a second unit as well. So let's move. I'm going to try and keep these words between me and that. Like when I engage, I want to engage with my entire. My Wolfhound is just going to move up as well. He has a TMM of 2. And it's back to your final unit, which is your crossbow.
It is. Crossbow has a move of 10. And a team of 2. And
Hey Geek Daddy, thanks for joining us this evening.
it's very exciting.
It's very new for me. Like I've always done pre-recorded YouTube stuff and podcasts and things. So there's always that time to edit and bring up the nice visuals and overlays and stuff. That's one thing I did want to ask actually, Wolfnet. You guys use an overlay, so I'd be interested to know how we get that working as well. I'll reach out to you guys after we do the broadcast tonight. There's a crossbow.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this positioning. You know, I want to sort of move you in a bit maybe, but I'm not too worried if I get a couple of shots off at long range.
My marauder is just going to ground move 8 inches, so you can't see me.
Makes sense to me.
Because as much as you're a commander, and I'd like to kill you, and then the bushwhacker. Right, the bushwhacker's got a ground move of 10, so I'm actually going to sprint him. He's going to sprint, so he has half his ground movement in inches across, so he's going to move 15 inches to about there. And he has a TMA too. I'm not sure if there's going to be much shooting because there are lots of woods in the way. There might be a little bit of shooting. Who knows? Hey, what's up, Matt? Thanks for joining us. Right. Well, you lost the initiative.
I did.
So you resolve all of your weapons fire before me.
I do indeed.
For those of you that don't know, the Alpha Strike 350 rule set uses the multiple attack roll rules, which means rather than rolling one to hit roll and dealing all the damage, we will be rolling pairs of dice for each point of damage. We'll be rolling a pair of dice.
So I've got potential line of sight on these two, but am I right in saying, Dave, if it passes over 6 inches of woods, it doesn't count?
Correct. So you've got about 4 there. So the Takina's
4 there.
4. The Takina's not going to have
I
OS.
think you have just about avoided the shot this time. Let's have a look from the Kit Fox.
The Kit Fox, however, there's what 2.5 there?
Yeah, there's 2.5 there.
And then about another 2.5. So the Kit Fox can probably trace line of sight, but not to my marauder.
No, just to the...
2.5 you said there, wasn't it?
It was correct, yeah,
So,
2.5.
My marauder can't really see because the cover from this.
No, I think you're right. I think it does just take
I
that.
think you can see the wolfhound. I think the wolfhound and the Kit Fox are going to trade some early fire. I don't know if I've got partial. You've got partial cover from me, so I don't know if this is impeding the shot at all.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is, definitely from my angle. So I think we're going to say no shots there.
Thanks, Matt. Or the Geek Daddy. Sorry, we're using our made-up names tonight. Thanks, Geek Daddy. I've spent hours painting that marauder, and you just want it blown up, you git.
Thanks, Geek Daddy.
Right, so
Team Falcon.
Sam's not
Yes.
played many games, so we're going to just run through the target numbers here. So which ones are they? All 3s, aren't they? Apart from your Kit Fox, which
They're
is a
all
4.
3s, yes, apart from the Kit Fox, which is a 4.
Okay, so did we
So
say
we-
like
we've-
a partial cover?
Yeah, I don't have a shot there, unfortunately, from the corner for him.
But you can
but
see
I
him.
do have
Is there
partial
cover?
lighting.
Oh, there's definitely partial cover there. Yes.
Okay, so partial cover and woods being applied in here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you try and work it out and see if you remember from our event a couple of weeks ago.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So the Kit Fox obviously starts at a skill of 4. So we'll have a quick measure for his range. It is going to be a medium range.
Okay.
That gives him an additional 4, bringing him to 8.
2. No,
He's
plus
then-
2 for me.
Plus 2, sorry.
Yeah.
2 for medium range. So that brings us to 6. The woods are then going to add 1.
Yep.
And another 1 for the partial cover.
Yep. So it's
Slightly.
6, 7, 8, 10s with my target.
10 tends to hit with the target modifier.
We'll bring the red tray of doom into the shot. It's really weird. Like YouTube obviously uses a different pan to what like the iPhone recorded thing, like, and everything's just weird. Ooh, close but
that
no
was
cigar.
close.
Well,
Got me excited there for a second. I wanted
did.
to have that early damage.
well, I'm going to return 5 with my WLF2.
Yeah.
The only thing you might be able to do is if you've got any IF mechs.
Ooh.
Because if you've got indirect fire, you could
I've now got a
you could
spotter,
lob.
haven't I?
You have got a spotter. The only target you can see
Yes.
is the wolfhound.
Yes, that's so true.
But you could resolve some IF. So I don't know if you just want to look at your
Okay.
cards and see if there's any IF ratings.
So how does that work if the mech has already shot, Dave?
If the mech is fired, so you get +1 for indirect, and
Yeah.
then +1 because the spotter has performed an attack.
Performs an attack round. But certain. Well, I'm delighted to hear you remind me of that because my crossbow happens to be IF3.
That's because it's got a bajillion missiles in his
I
arms.
like missiles. Missiles are fun. So that would then have an additional one. So we're looking at.
So we'll just check the range. It's the range, and then the other mods are based on the line of sight from the spotter.
Yeah.
So it's medium range. So you're looking at he's skill 3.
Skill 3. Yeah.
So start
4,
3.
4, 5 for the
indirect.
The indirect.
Medium range. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
so
indirect.
7. So yeah. So 7. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. You go for it, and I won't interrupt.
That's okay. So I'm looking at 3 for a skill. 4, 5 for it being medium range.
Yep.
6 for it being indirect.
Yep.
7 because the spotter has already shot.
Yes.
And are we then including the
woods and the partial cover as well? Yes.
Okay, so it's 8, 9, 10 with your additional numbers there. 10s to hit.
10s to hit, and that's because you've got an improved skill of
Yeah.
Should be right. So 4.
Yeah.
It's an additional +2, so that means it's a 3, 4, 5 the indirect,
Yeah.
6, 7 medium range, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11's with my TMN, yeah.
The TM, oh, of course the TM is 2, yeah.
I saw a 6 there.
Always worth a go.
I saw a 6, I had a bit of a brown pants moment, and then your Takina's got IF as well. So he's got IF 2. He will need the same target numbers because he is also skill 3.
Exactly the same situation. Oh, not quite.
I've given you the good set of dice tonight, obviously. Sam forgot his dice, his tape measure, he forgot everything, but he brought his mechs.
I did. And a pot of paint to paint them with tomorrow.
Pot of paint to paint them with, and I provided the beer.
They're going to be bright green.
It's going to be amazing. Right, let's work out my hit numbers back then. So the Wolfhound firing onto the Kit Fox, so we've got a skill of 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
6, 7,
Yeah.
range 9s.
Yes.
Because I'm skill 3.
You die indeed.
So 1, 2, 3 at medium range for the
Cross your
Wolfhound.
fingers for me, everyone.
That is 1 point of damage, sir.
1 point of damage. And that's on the
Kit Fox,
on the
yes.
Fox. I will mark that off. Very good.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah, I've spent many hours painting this terrain, and a friend of mine that lives elsewhere in the UK that I grew up with, who used to work for GW, made the water and the wood stands and stuff. He's a really good guy. Big shout out to you, Glenn.
It's quite incredible, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it just looks
it's
amazing.
Absolutely brilliant.
But I kind of made it this good because of YouTube. And wanting to put Battletech on the channel, I wanted to be as sexy as possible. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was him, he's fired. Do I have any IF? The Bushwhacker has IF1. That's it. So he's going to fire some missiles over the top of the same target. So it's going to be skill of 3, indirect 4, spot fired 5, range 7, passing for 8, 9, 11s.
11s.
No.
No.
And we've got no heat this round because there's no overheating or engine hits.
Perfect.
So that is that turn over. I'm surprised I got a lick through there, but I'm not going to complain.
Hey.
And I didn't roll a double 6 into a double 6, which is what I did against my opponent the other week when he landed on my objective, and he was very unhappy. Right, let's roll for initiative. 5, not great. 7,
7,
much better.
Much better. Very happy with that. Okay.
Okay. This is where the fun begins. Right, he's going to spend all of his 8 inches of move, which is effectively 4 inches to go here.
That's the middle of the woods.
So the rifleman's stepping into the woods, training those guns on that Kit Fox. Because that's all he can see. We don't know the others are there, although missiles did come out of the sky.
I did see some missiles.
Yes, Andrew, yes, definitely. Geek Daddy, who's in the chat tonight, is one of my locals, as is Matt Binnell. He comes and plays with us down the store, so yeah, it's really good. It's really cool, and we're building a really great little scene here in Plymouth in the UK.
That's right.
Well, this tree can migrate to this wood stand because I'm going to run out of room in a minute. I can see it.
So I'm going to move my Takina into the woods. That shouldn't surprise anybody. I've got 2 inches there, and then I've got a half my movement, haven't I, for the rest. So he's going to end up right in the centre there.
Yeah.
But happily protected, able to shoot
Yes.
his missiles from.
I cannot wait to see these when they're a luminous green. It's going to look incredible.
Wonderful.
He has a TMM of 1, doesn't he?
Does.
Right, let's have a think here.
He's slow, but he packs a lot of dice.
So, one thing, I actually found this out the other day actually, and I should probably explain something before we carry on. Sorry for the interruption. So, in the Alpha Strike Commander's Edition rulebook, it doesn't specify a minimum amount of woods to impede something that's occupying woods.
Okay.
But in the Alpha Strike Errata, they've added a section that if you're occupying something but within 2 inches of the edge of it,
Yes.
it doesn't affect your shot out,
Yes.
but it affects other shots
That's
coming in.
shots coming in. I have read this. Yes.
Yes, so there you go.
Yeah. So if you're still right on the edge of the woods, you're kind of using it as a cover,
Yes.
whilst being able to draw line of sight from it. It's a little bit like a sniper, but a 20-foot tall sniper with big guns.
12 metres bristling with lasers.
Yes.
Let's move the Wolfhound in.
Okay.
This is going to get messy this turn.
I'm also worried about that eventuality. Yes.
So you've got to do 1, then I've got to do 2, I believe. You've moved 1 unit so far, is that right?
Yes, just 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Then yeah. I'm a little bit worried about this guy, but I'd like him to remain. So I'm going to just tuck him.
Well, as long as you move at least an inch, you gain your target movement modifier. And exactly what we were just saying there, you'll be occupying the terrain,
I will,
but not impeded by it.
which I'm very excited by. I've got high hopes for this this little Kit Fox, Dave. I think he's going to take out one of your commanders. Look at him. He's
Because the Kit Fox is a great little mech.
Yeah.
I'm going to send my Locust
Well, that's rude.
this way. That's about 13 to there. Oops. Slight earthquake. 14, 15. There we go.
Okay. That thing can really shift, can't it?
It's fast. We watched Mech Warrior Bulldog earlier.
We
The
did.
little mech that runs really fast.
Fast moving legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
My son is addicted to Mech Warrior Bulldog at the moment. I've got to move a second unit because I outnumber you.
You do.
I want to see your disposition before I move another one of my commanders, so I'm going to jump jet this mofo over here. So he's going to jump. It's within his 16-inch move. He's going to jump jet 2 there. They are fast, both of these two.
They are.
They're not very good at fighting, but they are fast.
No. But their position here is, of course, annoying me a little bit from a woods point of view, and also controlling where my hawk can end up.
Yes.
Very interesting. So let's see what you're doing. Okay, there might be a couple of shots coming my way, so maybe I do want to move with him. Not that I think you're going to shoot, but.
You know, I think one of the things, just while Sam's thinking here, is one of the things that Alpha Strike 350 does is provide a cohesive, organised structure to the game, rather than we're in giant battle mechs, we're just going to blow each other up. It actually gives you a purpose to the game. It's very akin to how X-Wing's gone. We've both been enjoying the X-Wing rules update. I actually genuinely think the objective thing has improved the game.
That's brilliant.
I've got to move my last 2, haven't I?
Yes.
So at the moment, he can see you with partial. I'm going to play a little bit tactical here. I'm going to just move my Marauder, putting plenty of woods between that and your Takina and your crossbow, so at least I can hopefully get some shots on. So he's going to move to there. Then I've got to think about my Bushwhacker. Takina has already moved. Ebon Jaguar has not.
No, he moves last.
He really does, and that's kind of worrying.
I'm quite excited.
So I'm going to bring. You got 10. Whoops. Got a 10-inch move. There. Wouldn't be able to see. Fire indirect, but that's a bit of a waste of a 3 attack mech. Equally, that Takina is very scary. So I think what we're going to do. So we're just going to pull back a little bit. I'm going to go That's about 6, 7, 8.
Just tuck him in.
Jump in the woods, get some, because trees are renowned for stopping, like, you know, high velocity depleted uranium autocannon shells.
We've all known that. Okay.
Yeah. Just seen the TMM5 locust tree. Yeah, I definitely haven't been eyeing that one up. Some 40-inch move or something daft. Thank you, Matt. Kind words. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Made up name's Geek Daddy. I'm just like Peter Parker.
I'm gonna just pop myself round there.
Oh, he's like these two recon mechs are coming around the flanks.
Sneaky little. I'm not comfortable with you thinking this flank is yours, you see, so we just got to remind you of some bit of clan superiority here.
You arrogant git. Right.
Suit me a bit, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. The clans really do. Right. Because also, the other faction you were thinking of picking up, but obviously clans has been more available in our local store, you were going to be the Draconis Combine. Who are also complete beastards.
How has this continued to happen to me?
In my opinion, obviously I'm a Davion player, so I'm going to say that the Draconis are...
I'm talking mostly to your chat here, because I know you don't play a huge amount of PC games, but there was obviously a Battletech game a couple of years ago, and Draconis Combine ended up being the group that I allied myself to on PC game Battletech out.
Right, let's light up that Takina.
Okay, fine.
Here we go. So there is not 6 inches of intervening wood, so I'm going to shoot at you at medium range.
Yeah.
So skill of 3.
Yeah.
I'm within 2 inches of the edge, so it doesn't affect my shot out. So, but I do have the woods that are in anyway. So it's 3, 4, 5 medium range, 6 woods, 7s.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. That's quite good, actually.
That's actually very good. So let's roll 3 sets of dice, and the dice tray is in shots, so hopefully people can see. We have landed a paltry 1 damage on that beast of a mech.
Ooh. Whew. Well, that makes me very happy.
I love Aaron, yes. Shocker, the Jade Falcon is also a dragon fan, yes. Yes, a snake fan, yeah. Bushwhacker, same target, same target numbers because he's also skill 3. So, I'm just going to double check there isn't that. There's definitely no impediment from here. So, 3 pairs of dice, hitting on 7s. Come on, dice, you need to wake up because that was woeful. Okay,
Ooh,
I will show that's a lot better. There's 2 nearly double 6s. I only need 1 to get a crit, but there you go. It's 3 damage. You know, for me, guys that are watching, I've come back into Battletech nearly 12 months ago after a very long hiatus. I played classic Battletech and was very prolific with Mech Force UK in the Brighton area of the United Kingdom, and I just lost touch with the game. Like, WizKid released Mech Warrior Dark Age, and it was just awful. That's being polite. The miniatures were awful, the game was awful, and it killed the scene in the southeast of England pretty much overnight. And like to come back through Mech Warrior 5, which I bought on a whim, was really good. And I've literally just gone all in, as I do with games anyway. So medium range again with the rifleman. He is a skill 4, so he's going to be 8s to hit. He's going to open up with those lasers and autocannons. 4 pairs of dice with 4 in my hand, so 8s to hit. We've got 2 on target.
It's poor Takina.
You say that, he's still got 4 points of armor left.
I know. I don't want, when he comes back from the battlefield, carrying both your commanders' heads. I don't want him to have to repaint the mech.
Absolutely. My
That's
marauder,
a lot of work.
Marauder cannot see you. There's more than 6 inches of wood, which I did on purpose.
Okay.
So, we're going to fire onto the crossbow.
Yes, we are.
You have partial cover. There is intervening woods.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm a skill 2 though.
You are.
So I did just measure that and then completely forget to look at the numbers. With medium range, because this is a very close in. You know, it's only actually 3 inches shorter than the recommended board size. So you can see that these games are always going to be medium range is where you want your best sort of stats really.
Absolutely.
So skill of 2, medium range 4, woods 5, partial cover 6. Your thing 8. That's more than I'd like. Let's get 4 sets of dice off the Mad 5D. We have got 1 damage. I have not
one.
had the best attack rolls from my commanders there this round. I'm not sorry. I am not sorry. Yes, there's lots of old players coming back, Aaron. And yeah, Geek Daddy, I'm really not sorry. I'm sorry. Basically, Matt's ended up playing Marvel Champions, X-Wing, lots of games. Although dice throwing wasn't my fault.
That was your fault, Matt.
And I agree, Matt. I think Alpha Strike is what is making this game eminently playable, because Classic is either you love it or you hate it. It's like Marmite.
And a long game as well for an evening. You know,
Well, yeah, I'm playing Classic tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming, unfortunately, tomorrow, because Mark's not really into the whole streaming thing. But you know, there's definitely more than 6 inches of woods there.
Yes.
There's what? About 3.5.
3.5 in there.
So I can trace out the rest of the Kit Fox, and I have hit him already.
Shots, you do.
And he does not have partial cover. I keep moving this. There's a slight earthquake, so you can tell I'm terrible at X-Wing, so I just knock stuff all the time. Well, let's fire the spider then into the Kit Fox at medium range. So skill of 4 for him. So that's 4. I jump 6. Range 8. Woods 9s. 11s to hit. Be afraid, Sam.
On a hope.
Be afraid of the 1 pair of dice. It's got an attack value of 1. Oops, it's not in the tray. Nearly. Yeah, Alpha Strike's been huge.
Oh gosh.
Right, same target numbers.
Yes.
Same mighty pairs of dice with the locust. We're looking at 11s. No. Nowhere near. Didn't even try.
Okay.
But it's always worth rolling the dice.
It
you
is.
never know.
And all these numbers add up.
Exactly.
All these numbers add
Exactly. Right, that was my fight. I was quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can hurt me.
Fantastic. I mean, it's sort of identifying targets, really, isn't it? I've got so chaps. I've got 2 options here, really. The first is to try and concentrate and just remove something from the board. There's quite a lot of extra shots coming back, but I also see some quite tempting targets at the commanders, and I'm going to be doing pointing. So just remind me, who's leading your force here?
My commanders are my Marauder and my Bushwhacker.
I thought they were. And I'm seeing some more low health targets. I would describe them as their smaller mechs.
I call them recon mechs, Sam.
I call them free kills, Dave.
Okay, fair enough.
That's all right. No worries. So I think
X-Wing's a very great game, Matt.
who's measuring?
What I would recommend with X-Wing is hold off until AMG release a new core set. Because they're going to, I think.
Yeah.
Because the game as it stands at the moment, if you were to buy the core set, the rulebook in it is wrong. The rules it's just wrong. Like the list building is wrong. Like everything in the box at the moment, it's not in a great place for entry level. So Atomic Mass games definitely need it. Yeah, the locust is to be terrifying. The X-Wing, I'd say wait. I'd hang fire. If you want to play X-Wing, me and Sam have loads.
So the Turkina here, we're looking at your smallest free kill that I appear to be able to perhaps just remove.
The Wolfhound, yes.
So I'm starting at a skill of 3. There's obviously woods in the way.
Yep.
So that brings it to a 4.
Yep.
5, 6 because it's medium.
Yes.
And 7, 8 because of your TM. So I'm
Yes.
looking at 6 shots. Looking for a rails.
6. This is the thing with clan mates. They just literally double the firepower, but almost double the points.
Yeah, they are expensive, and hence why you've got 2 extra mechs to me.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, I can't actually see if chat agrees with me. I hope chat agrees with me. Take off some of the smaller things and then focus
We shall
firepower.
see. There is a bit of a delay from what we speak.
Okay, so we've got 1 happy hit there.
The dark that 5 and that 6
Yes,
are a
I was
pair.
going to say they are, aren't they?
And that's
Yeah.
a 6. There's quite.
6.
These were a lovely
7,
present
8.
from Nazumi. Thank you very much. But those 2 are too similar in colour. So that's 3 hits on
hits.
Wolfhound.
Yeah.
That's nearly all of his armour. He's on 1 point of armour remaining.
Brilliant.
He's a bit of as light mechs go, the Wolfhound is, in my opinion, the best light mech in the Inner Sphere, just for a mix of speed and firepower.
Well, I'm much happier to kill him if you like him as well, Dave. That's a
I
morale.
did, again, I spent hours. Look at how beautiful these are, and you turn up to my door with unpainted mechs.
I do.
Okay.
So, additional shooting.
They can take it from your cold, dead fingers.
So I think there's a shot coming in from my kit box. I think you might have some partial cover there. I'm not.
Is this the wolfhounds?
So yeah.
Oh, it's tight, isn't it? I think you would have partial cover if I was to shoot at you. So
Okay.
I'm not going to risk knocking over the
No, I
tripod.
completely
We're going
agree.
to trust
I
your
think
judgment.
We'll go with partial cover. So his base is 4. So it should be 9s.
Yeah, 4, 5 for the woods.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10s, I think.
10. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, because he's 3.
Because he's 3. He's 4.
3,
So
4.
Oh, because of the partial cover. So of course. 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grey shame. It is the pile of shame.
I'm not.
So
gonna-
in Sam's defence, he did only buy them on Sunday afternoon,
It has
and
been-
he has been at work every day since.
It has been very recent. That is a blank out, unfortunately, there.
Oh, a bit of X-Wing lingo coming into the stream there as well. I have actually really enjoyed doing the streaming this week, guys. Yeah. He's had them 5 days, plenty of time to paint. You can paint for him if you like, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm really comfortable with getting this thing off the board as fast as I possibly can. So I'm going to use the indirect fire 3 again,
Sure.
because that seems like a really good idea.
So you're skill 3.
So I'm skill 3, and then we're looking 4, 5 for medium range.
Yep.
6 because the spotter. Well, we'll use him.
Yep.
6 because the spotter shot.
Yep.
7 for the woods. 8, 9 with the 2-line.
And 10 because it's indirect.
10 is indirect.
But that's still frightening.
It is.
Oh, that's a badness.
Close. Well, I got 1 in. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I love Matt's giving you some tactical advice here. He's saying you can use the terrain to limit Dave's bigger slow guys while you remove more isolated pieces and remove his ability to backstab, giving you the mobility advantage.
Plan.
That's very one-sided.
Plan. Yeah. Keep those on my side. So, let's see what we've got here. Well, it's definitely partial, so I set this up to be partial.
Yep.
So, I've got 1 go with a 4. Who does that to me? Another one a 3.
Me, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
You are that guy. So we've got medium range shots either way, both of which are going through the woods. This guy has a skill of 3, 4, 5 for medium, 6 for the woods, and then I've got to add 7, 8, 9, so it's 9 or 10. Which of these has the lower health pool, Dave?
I'll tell you now, Sam. It's the locust. He's got 1 point less, and he's also slightly easier
I
to
was going
hit.
to say the locust is the easier one to shoot. I will take that shot every day of the week. So at medium range, that is 4 dice because of superior clan firepower.
So we're about 38 minutes in, but there's been a lot of talking. So, how would you say 10s?
Yeah.
There's 1.
9's actually, I think, that one, but yeah, it wouldn't matter either way.
That's 10. 6
Yes.
and
Oh
4.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the house symbols are.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Well,
Slightly,
that's everybody, isn't it?
it is slightly less successful round for me, but that's okay.
But then again, I was bludgeoning the slow-moving Takina because I do feel that he is definitely the biggest threat on
He
the
is the
board.
threat. So with 6 dice coming back to you, skill 3, he is going to be
Terrifying.
He is going to
Terrifying.
be making an appearance.
Right, let's get that initiative roll in. I rolled a 6. That's not great, but Sam has rolled worse.
Ooh. Oh, that's scary.
Tense.
Big turn.
Tense here at Energon Hustlers. One of your units, mate.
Yes, indeed.
Actually, speaking of X-Wing, I think me and you talked about possibly doing some X-Wing on the stream, didn't we?
We did.
For the charity. Guys, no obligation. Viewers, if you're watching this to catch up, there is a link to the fundraiser as well. It's a really good cause. Anything you can spare, no matter how small, would be really gratefully appreciated. You're doing some good work.
So, you know how I'm renowned for occasionally just doing something slightly rash?
You're going to charge them, aren't you?
I'm going to charge them. I want to control this side of the board. I want you to...
You're going to make them scatter, is
I
what
am.
you're saying.
Yeah. So of my 10, we've got 4 there. And then I'm going to use the remaining movement to just pop me in the corner.
Just jumping into the woods.
Yeah.
Right. And also pointing his back towards the rest of your units.
That seems the correct decision to make. I am aware having my back to you is not the best idea.
I'm going to jump jet this guy out of your fire arc.
Nice.
And don't think I can get a rear shot from that. I don't know. I would be coming in from the rear actually. So yeah, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that.
He is a very jumpy boy.
It's going to be difficult, even because like I've jump jetted.
Yes.
Really to prevent the Takina from just sidelining.
I appreciate that.
Oh, Aaron, that is amazing. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. That really means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, like you guys do so much work for the Battletech community as well. So I'm proud to get your rule set out there.
Does that look right, chat? Yeah.
I'm humbled. Thank you.
So we're just thinking, get our own back shot in.
He's literally legged the Kit Fox in.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have a fight, aren't we?
We're gonna have a fight. There's gonna be blood this round.
Well, I need to just move one. Well, the Locust took a lick. He's only got 3 points of damage left. First, starting to swear at the PlayStation. 4.
Sorry.
That's fine. 4. Oops. 10. Ooh. I was hoping to get a little bit wider. Well, this makes you choose.
Does, yeah.
16, and that is your least powerful guy. He's only got a skill of 4. At least it's going to be 7s for you to hit me. It's going to make it awkward, I think.
Yeah, reasonable. Scary.
Geek Daddy, thanks. Yeah, I'm normally House Davion. House Davion, Wolves Dragoons, an unaffiliated mercenary unit, the Grim Corsairs, are my own, off my time in Met Warrior 5. And then Clan Ghost Bear, might do Clan Wolf and Exile again, as like, I love Clan Wolf too. But I'm literally like poster boy Met Warrior player.
We're just going to reposition. I think if we've got options to remove you, we should do so. I'm that's a tip of 2.
Fair enough. Well.
I must admit, I would have preferred to have made this play with an initiative win.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm happy to make it even with a loss. I think if I can get rid of some of those pieces that are going to be flanking me, I have a much higher chance of controlling the bigger hitters when they come in.
I'm just going to bimble. That's what we say here in Devon in the Shire, Mr. Frodo. We say bimble. It means to walk.
Yeah.
Here. I've got to do a second unit. The rifleman's staying still.
Ooh, interesting.
So green for standing still.
Interesting indeed. Okay. So the Takina, of course, moves 6, but in Forest that's going to be 3 because it's
I
hard.
do believe your Takina does have jump jets though, if you wanted to use those.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ooh.
I did take a risk there that you were going to not do that, but I didn't really want to move the rifleman at that juncture.
No, I'm hearing you. Okay. So I can just jump out of there.
See, I'm nice, guys. I actually reminded Sam that he had jump jets there.
He's doing this because he's on stream. Don't believe him.
Like, your mate does what? A casual off-camera game.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna I'm going to do the jump.
And Matt, yeah, if you want, sorry, made up names, Geek Daddy. I've completely given away your secret identity here. If you want to see more Alpha Strike 350, because I know you're interested in gaining some more experience, go over to the Wolfnet Radio podcast. I will edit the description afterwards, or in fact, what I'll do is I'll get the link and I'll ping it straight to you as we're friends in real life. And check out their streams because they have a lot of Alpha Strike 350 on their channel.
Okay. So, strategy, here. Avoid taking damage.
Crush
the weak ones. Come back together for a stronger hit when I'm at a bit of an advantage.
Oh yeah, that was a sound bit of tactical play there.
Yeah.
Sound wise.
I've had to leave my precious forest, and as you're aware, the forest is green. And what colour is green? It's jade, isn't it? So it kind of feels.
I wouldn't know. Your things are grey.
The magic.
You're not going to be able. This bushwhacker is not going to be able to get a shot onto that. I want to try and hit one of your commanders if I can. And I think I can get a partial cover shot by just parking behind my wolfhound here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's partial cover.
I'd agree.
But he's gonna risk it for a biscuit. Can't wish I moved the rifle. I was going to press forward with him, but I was like, no, be conservative. He can stay where he is. Would probably be better to do that with an indirect fire mech. That's the other nuances. Like, make sure you've got some indirect fire mechs in your list because you may well need that ability.
Hide somewhere and just keep popping IF3s at you.
So he can only move 8. If I'll put that down there, so I can get up to about there. That's no LOS on that guy. So my Marauder's going to probably have to be content with a shot on the even Jaguar this round. So he's just going to march 8 inches this way. I'm going to actually just bring him back a little bit, just so I've got a nice clear shot, and this is nice and clean. So the Marauder is going to move 8 inches to there.
Yeah, the Even Jaguar is now obviously slightly out of position, which I think I was aware was a risk. So we're just hoping that he can miss a few shots.
It's now lucky. It's now whether you obliterate my 2 fast movers.
That is the play here, really, wasn't it? It was just get rid of those guys, bring it back to some even numbers.
Absolutely. And you denied me a shot this round as well. So, okay, who is going to start shooting first in your squad?
Because of course it is me. Yeah.
You can hear the cogs turning in Sam's brain.
So the Chakina only really has one shot, which is this fellow over here. So that's still going to be at medium range.
Yep. I'm praying here.
Yeah, it's going to be some high numbers. He's got a skill of 3, 4, 5 for medium range, 6, 7, 8 for that. But because he jumped, I believe he gains a 2.
Yep,
so it's going to be 10s. But I am shooting you 6 times.
Exactly, Mr. Sam.
I find very pleasing. Oh, hello.
Well, that's a double 6.
There's a
I think
double
that's
6
the only connecting shot. It was 10s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's the only connecting shot, but it's a good one. Roll for critical hit.
Okay, well, those dice have treated me well for this round. They will roll for the critical as well.
They roll a 7, which is movement points. That is not great for the Locust. That cuts him down to an 8-inch ground move instead. You've damaged his leg by hobbling along. He's got 2 points of health remaining for those viewers and for Sam's benefit as well.
Good to know.
Yes, AMS. Interesting. An ability I always forget that. We've got 2 mats on the stream as well.
We do.
Sorry, made up names.
Do I know both of them?
Yes, you have met both.
Good. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
going to give out the full
No, of
details,
course not.
but
Interesting. So we've technically got an indirect fire here. So can this guy shoot behind him in this? Because he can
so
swivel.
his front. So the front arc is you do it from the back line of the mech. So you have got a shot on my Marauder.
Okay.
I don't think you can see the bushwhacker because of this. So
the shot on the Marauder. That's not a problem. So I'll take that shot on the Marauder.
Yep.
So usual things. Medium range.
Force withdrawal, as far as I know, Aaron or correct me if I'm wrong, force withdrawal is not part of the 350 rule set. It's an optional rule in the game and it's not being used in the 350.
Okay.
So we're not forcing. Because I think, whilst I love the thematic nature of force withdrawal, I can see why it's not an option. Because if you go, all I need to do is just do this, and then you have to run away.
And especially if I have.
Can you imagine playing X-Wing in an objective game and go,
Yeah,
well, I've halved your ship, you've got to fly off the board now.
Yes.
That would be quite galling. So I think, because this is objective based,
Yeah,
it's more about the objectives. You're in a dire situation where you must win at all costs.
so this is because you're out in the open, this could be a 7.
Yep, so yeah, 3, you're occupying, so it's not interfering.
Yeah.
4, 5, it's only a 6, mate.
Oh, 6.
Because you're within 2 inches of the edge of that wood, it is
Yes.
not interfering with your
No,
shot.
not at all. Excellent. Very happy with that.
I'm not, at all. That's all but one.
Could be all but one. Yeah.
At least the Marauder has a fair amount of one.
He does.
He's got terrible internal structure though, because he's carrying an extra light engine. Get a lighter engine, it just takes up more room. That does not make sense in the real world, but that's how Battletech Classic works. And also why they have no structure. Okay, so that's the Ibn Jaguar fired. Sorry, the Cauldron Born. I'm going to call them by their real names, not their clan names. We made these names up, not you.
So I'm going to take this shot here.
What's the range like?
With my crossbow. That is a medium range. I actually checked before I moved,
yes, it is.
so that I was in medium
If I
range.
move just a few inches back,
So I was
sir.
a little bit. Yeah. So it's a skill of 3. 4, 5 medium range. 6, 7, 8. You're in the open.
No problem, Geek Daddy.
So I'm looking at 8. Is that finally off
3,
the
4,
board?
5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. 1, 2.
Yes.
That's enough.
Brilliant.
That is enough.
First blood.
I kind of was a bit reckless there, to be fair.
Yeah.
I should have maybe just run. I should have probably. What would have probably been a better tactical move would have been to run back behind the building. Okay, so that is the crossbow. The Takina
Would
has
you like me to
fired.
pass you this net?
No,
he's got fire.
He's got
got
fire. He still gets a shoot.
Okay,
We're not playing
so
40k.
we're
so-
not. So I've only got this fellow left to go, and that looks to me like a short-range rear attack. Would you agree?
So look at the rules for rear shots.
He's definitely got
It's out of the back line.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at LOS.
Well, he's definitely got cover.
See, this is where, like, when you pre-record the games, it's great. So you can just, like, cut this out. Attack direction. Cool. Index. Probably going to be quicker. Thing you like, you can read a rulebook and then because normally it's quite clear whether you're in the rear or not. But that's kind of coming in like I'm engaging my classic Battletech rear attack 79. Let's go there. No, that's actually making attacks from your rear. I'm not 100% sure. So this is where the rear line is.
Yes.
You're coming in from that angle.
Yes.
So I think that's striking the side. I think the LOS has to be going straight into that hex
specifically behind
side.
that hex. Not a problem at all. So
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
But anyway, so well, his skill is 4 because he's not quite as good as the rest of them.
Yeah.
So that's 4. Basically 5, 6, 7, 8 because you jumped.
Is there any cover from the corner of the building?
It is 9.
Nines.
Even at this range, 9s. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, tight.
Close, but no cigar.
No, these dodgy mechs continue to evade me, refusing to die.
Right then. I'm going to fire my Locust first of all then.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire into the Kit Fox in front of me.
Makes sense.
I have a skill of 4, so I hit you on 6s.
Yeah.
Short range, I have 2 attacks. That's why I've
Yeah,
chosen you.
terrifying.
I hit you with 2
Do you
damage.
hear me say it? Kitbox takes 2.
Which is actually his armour down.
He is his armor.
And then we're
down.
going to remove the Locust from the board because he is dead now.
Yeah.
I'll fire the Spider then into the Energon Jaguar.
Yeah.
Or Cauldron Born. Short range. And by proxy, I'm not coming in from your rear either.
No.
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go and read the rules before
We'll check.
the game
We'll check.
starts.
We'll check.
Yeah.
We'll check. This is a learning game.
Fast and loose in it. So
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
jumping 6. You'll
Yeah.
move 8, 9 to the woods.
Yeah.
Not holding out much hope here, but not too far off though. 8. But he's not. He's there to pick up command tokens when we kill you, if we kill you.
Yes.
And it's not looking great, man. Rifleman has no shot this turn because he's got no line of sight. But I am going to shoot over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we've got medium range with partial cover.
Yeah.
So we're going to do skill of 3 with the Wolfhound, so 4, 5, partial cover 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. I'm happy with that. 8 aces.
8 seems okay.
I've got 2 damage on target.
Wow, good shot.
Like I say, it's one of my favourite mechs in the Inner Sphere because it hits hard
It does.
for its weight class
Yes.
for the faction.
More of a clan mech, you might say, though.
It was designed to hunt Draconis Combine Panthers.
Ah.
It was designed to be able to outfight a panther because the House Davion and House Kurita hate each other. Long border, lots of fighting. The panther was dominating the battles with his PPCs. The Davions went away and made a better mech that could outfight it.
Specifically.
And the Steiners use it as well a lot. Medium range, same target numbers,
Yep.
Bushwhacker.
Yeah.
3 pairs of dice. It's really been great actually catching up on all the lore again and just trying to like fathom where it's gone. I've got 1 on target.
1 on target. Cool. The crossbow's not looking quite as happy as he was at the beginning.
I'm happy with this.
I thought you might
Let's
be.
fire Marauder into that
Yes.
Energon Jaguar on a medium range. So it's skill of 2, 4 for range, 5, 6, 7s,
Yep.
4 pairs of dice. And also similar day, we need to buy some more dice. I fumbled that out of the tray, so we will roll it in. Double 6. It's just 1, 2, 3 hits on target with a chance of crit on the Ebon Jaguar.
Oh, my poor Jaguar. First damage it's taken this game. 1, 2, 3.
It'd be interesting to see actually, Aaron, if you're still tuned in. I don't know if you are. What your rule is for like dice trays and stuff on the tables, because normally I try and play with the dice tray. My rule is if the dice comes out the tray, you roll it into the thing. We have a crit hit roll here.
Be
We have a
nice.
6.
6.
6 is, I believe, weapon. It is weapon hit.
Weapon hit.
From next turn, your attacks are reduced by 1. Well, I lost my locust, which in the grand scheme of things is 10% of my points.
That's it. I don't think you're too worried about that.
Pushed your Kit Fox into the danger zone, and your crossbow is very. In fact, all of your mechs have taken a wallop.
It's been a very good round of shooting. Unfortunately, I think a couple of perhaps slight position choices on my part led to a slightly worse round than I was hoping for. But
You've killed a mech.
I have killed a
You've
mech.
killed a mech, and that's the thing.
I
It's
do like killing mechs.
denying stuff is a.
That's one thing I'm quite fond
That's
of.
good to know, Aaron. Thank you. Yes, that's kind of how we play. Like if you rolling dice and it bounces out the tray, it gets rolled back into the tray. Let's roll for initiative. The next round, 8.
Ooh.
It's 6.
Bad to lose here.
Yeah, the initiative has definitely been with me. Definitely been with me.
That's okay. We can work with this.
Yeah.
We can work with this, chat. It's gonna be fine.
Cool.
Okay, so
So while Sam's moving on, I think I will put an announcement in my event actually that, like, you know, because I've got plenty of dice trays, I'll just pop them on the tables and dice must land in the tray to be valid. I think that's fair. There's no ambiguity there.
I think with the chance of you not being able to advance all of this turn, and the crossbow obviously having an indirect fire mode, park him back behind that mountain.
Yes.
Keep him nice and safe.
Yes. Okay then. Well, we need to do some movement here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. That was a good move, sir. 2 to the edge. Oops, earthquake.
Lots of tectonic activity in this house.
There is. This is. I'm gonna
So-
move
so
my
stay-
rifle. Rifleman is a bit peeved that he missed shooting last round, so he's gonna just mosey on up to there.
I'd quite like him to miss it again if I can manage it, but yeah.
You know, I have to say as well that the error and faction thing really is good. It's a good choice, I think, because if you just have the Wild West,
Yes.
then like you can see some pretty obnoxious stuff. Clan Invasion is where it's at for me personally. I love Blood of Kerensky trilogy. I love that back in the 90s. Obviously, I remember when the Clan Invasion started and they released the Clan mechs and the cartoon. There's a yes, Sam. There's a cartoon.
There's
All
a
episodes
cartoon.
are on YouTube. It has not aged that well, but it's still fun. It's still fun, but it is like a 90s kids cartoon designed to sell toys.
As they all were. Okay, so I feel like this little fellow is going to give me a hard time this turn. And the question is, you've got quite a few movements to go. So I'm the understanding that
Steiner propaganda.
yes, the Jaguar is. I'm going to tuck him back here, trying to keep him as safe as I can this turn.
Okay.
Whilst at least controlling one side of the board.
Seems legit.
Now the question is whether you're going to run around here, which I feel like would be a bad move, but also something you might do because you're a crazy person. So we're going to probably just rotate him, maybe. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Just make absolutely certain.
Well, I'm going to have to
I
move
feel like I'm
somebody.
hoping you don't want to be conservative, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Does he make it, or is he just out?
I can get the wolf around there, but
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to. Do I? No. Yeah, what the hell? The Wolfhound's going to come out. So it's 5 inches to the corner of the hangar,
Yep.
the mech bay here.
Yep.
Big shout out to Mighty Minis as well, who make this lovely 3D printed terrain as well. It's a really pretty piece. And that's 11 inches to get me to the edge of that building.
Hate it.
There we go, we have the rear shot, we have
Hate
what we
it so
desired. I also am at the mercy of a Takina there, and I am already damaged.
But I think you might take that trade. Yeah.
I will take the trade for a rear shot.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, it's back to you, sir.
Yeah.
So this move, and then I move. I think I only move 2 on the last pair now,
Yeah.
because it's 5 against 4.
Yeah, we're
You
now.
start taking some of these plans off the board.
So I think we're going to start by sort of popping out.
That Kit Fox has been a little pain in my bum.
He is. First time I'm a little bit worried about this fellow just coming up the backside of him, or anything else on your side. So I think we are just going to have to bring him round and accept what we get, because we can't do anything else without initiative on him. But
I can't. So that's a 2 TMM for your guy.
it is. Have I managed to catch the woods on that side? I'm hoping I have.
We shall find out in a moment.
find
My
out very
Marauder is going to
soon.
move up and take cover on the corner of the building,
Ooh,
hopefully.
yes.
See, I wanted a Marauder for ages. I mean, like, absolutely ages. When I first got back into it, I discovered that the Unseen had been the legal dispute between Harmony Gold being
Yes.
resolved. Because you can buy them, you could not get Marauders in blister packs when I was playing in the 90s because of the lawsuit. You had to like pay quite a lot on the secondary market, even back then, like, in the early days of eBay. So I wanted a Marauder for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages, and you could not get the Command Lance in the UK for the best part of 12 months. Unless you're very lucky, like the Geek Daddy, who just opened one in a salvage box.
Ooh.
So some of my mechs are 3D prints, as you can probably see tonight. A friend of mine has got a printer, so that's why I have some 3D prints. But yeah, I think that's the main thing with Catalyst is the availability issues.
Oh, I think you need to move that one before I move the.
Because I won the initiative roll, I moved 2, you moved 1, and I moved my final 2.
Even closer. Okay.
If
so
you'd
then
have won the
there's another
initiative,
one.
you'd have moved. I would have moved
That's
2,
fine.
and then
I
you
always
moved
thought it was
1.
the pedal one, but that's right.
Because the previous set of moves, I didn't outnumber you 2 to 1. It was
No.
3 against 2.
Okay.
So now it's 2 against
Now
1.
it's 2 against 1.
So
that makes sense.
so plus 2. I can probably just run here, to be fair. Let's go 3. So 13 to about here, and then 15 into the woods.
Have a little sprint.
Just going to get right behind you. I'm definitely, I'm going to be using ground movement this turn. I need to try and get my terrifying attack value of 1.
Well, one thing I was happy about turning his back on him was I did think with a dice of 1, you know, it's not the end of the world.
I think tactically, because this is a commander, I have to go for your commander.
Makes sense to me.
My bushwhacker is also going to just shift you across
To get a shot at you.
I do believe from there I can get a clear shot without this impeding.
Brilliant. Well, not brilliant for me.
Not brilliant, but brilliant.
Good
Absolutely
for you.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantabadooby for the House Davion.
Indeed.
Okay, far away.
Not the biggest fan, but okay. So we can't shoot.
You really were lucky, Geek Daddy.
We can't shoot behind us, but we can shoot in front of us. So we're going to have the Ender Dragon try and just remove this guy.
Yeah.
That looks to be 6 inches. That's short range.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got a skill of 3.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the woods.
Correct.
Happy. Brilliant.
He has got weapon damage, so he rolls
Does,
1 less
so
terror
just
dice.
3? Yeah, just 3 dice. But it might be enough.
There's 2. Yeah. That is the spider's armour.
Ooh.
He's only got 3 points of internal structure remaining. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do the overlay live, like how I do with my pre-recorded matches with all the cards and stuff. But
that's going to be
you actually need someone sat on the computer.
Somebody else.
You need someone doing that for you, and it's not.
If anybody would like to become an Energon Hustler administrator,
That's it. If someone was my admin, yes.
we pay you in hugs and occasional insults, but you know it's
absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that salvage box, man.
That's good shot.
Detail, your salvage box was sweet when you ripped that order.
his shot. We'll make this shot here, please.
Yes. Medium range.
That's going to be a medium range, very much in the open. He does have a
8 to hit, mate.
4.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
+2, +4.
Yeah.
So 8, because it's skillful.
Yeah.
I need to kill him. He's good.
No, you don't. He's lovely.
And maybe I don't, because he just completely whiffed another attack.
He's not a great knight, is he?
Cool, that's good info, Aaron. Thank you. OBS makes my laptop now. Unfortunately, my laptop's terrible, but my phone's great. So if we're going to do live stream, it's probably going to be on my phone.
Okay.
I've done the thing again where I've not turned the power on at the wall.
Health left on this fellow.
On the Wolfhounds?
Yeah. I feel like he took something earlier, didn't he?
He has got 4 health left. 1 point of armour, 3 points of...
Great, let's remove him from the board.
You're just going to try and kill him.
Oh,
what's
gosh,
the range there?
So this is going to be a medium range shot, 'cause it's over 6 inches.
Okay, and I don't think that's 2 inches of wood, so it's not interfering with your shot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is what clanners do, though.
Yeah, time for him to die. That's a 4. That's a hit.
2, 3. I see 4.
Yeah, I see 4.
That's a dead wolfhound.
Brilliant.
Right.
Happy with that.
Yeah, it's a real tricky one. I need a better machine, Gig Daddy, basically. My laptop is quite old and painful.
We'll take a medium shot here.
Yep.
With
Yep.
with the crossbow. So that's going to be 4 dice. So skill 3. 4, 5 for the medium, 6, 7, 8 for his TM, and 9 because of the forest.
Yes.
Oh, I picked up the black dice. It's easier for the camera if I don't.
That's the thing, they're really pretty.
They're lovely.
They're very similar.
They're so nice.
Was it 9s we said?
It was 9.
We have 1 on target.
Just 1.
And this is the spiller, isn't it?
It is.
Here's a crit roll.
Good.
Because my armour is down.
Love crits. Crits are exciting.
6.
6.
That is a weapon hit. Well, that's just bad.
Probably doesn't matter a huge amount for him, does it?
Well, it means he's got an attack value of 0, so that means I'm going loco hand to hand.
Unless he's right behind them, I guess.
Yeah. Well, even then, I've only got an attack value of 1. So I now literally have to physical attack you, which means I need to be within 1 inch. So he's literally just going to start arms and legs flailing.
Yeah.
Like,
little bit of slapping on the giant.
Yeah, a bit of punching, kung fu. If any that can do kung fu, it's a spider.
I agree.
Is that the shooting phase for
That
you?
is the shooting phase for me. Yes.
Well, let's take a shot before his one medium laser and flamer is destroyed. So he's got a 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 is to hit.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm within 2 inches of you within the wood, so we're occupying, but it's not intervening.
No.
So it's just 5s to hit.
5s.
Oh, double 1.
Oh.
Well done, Spider. You had one job.
F's in the chat, please, for the spider.
You couldn't write it, could you? So medium range +2,
Yes.
+3,
Yeah.
+4.
Yeah.
That'll be 8 with my rifle then, onto the Takina. So I have to try and do some damage to this as well. Oh, we have a double 6. There's a double 6. That's
Oh
1,
no.
2. Do you know what? He's got 3
Oh,
on
no.
target.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
We need another double 6C.
Oh, my tequila.
Sam can't take a Kodiak because clan goes bare.
Yeah.
That's a 6. That is
We
a
checked.
weapon. That
We
is a
checked.
weapon.
That's incredibly bad for the tequila.
Well, it puts you down to just
For
5.
a boring 5, Dave. Not
Boring
6.
Let's fire this guy. It's going to be
Yeah.
7s to hit because
Go
he's
for
3, 4, 5, 6, 7s.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We have got 1 on target. So 1 more damage.
Very scary. That is his main health gone. He's now into structure.
Before the Wolfhound is removed from the board, it's like, do I take the short range rear shot on him, or do his armor's gone, the Takina?
It is.
I have to take the shot.
I agree. Yeah, of course you do.
So we know it's medium because it was medium
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
It's going to be woods
Yeah.
+2, +3 for the woods +4. So 7s because he's
Yeah.
skill 3. Need a better roll than the last one. We've got a better roll. 2 damage through. That is 1 critical hit roll. Again, Aaron. Weapon hit on Takina. Insert eye roll. Aaron, this is the rule that we're playing, so we only allow 1 critical hit opportunity per set of dice rolls. I couldn't really clarify whether that was a thing in multiple attack rolls, but it's something that as a play group we've agreed on. Because otherwise you can get like 3 or 4 critical hits in 1 salvo of fire. And in Classic, you generally don't get that many crits. Because it's an 8+ on 2d6 to even get a chance of a crit.
Yeah.
So, we have a critical hit coming through onto the Takina.
Oh, this is good.
It's a 9, that's nothing.
Oh.
I know that's nothing.
Woo.
Well, that's bad. Let's try and kill this little Mo.
Oh no, don't do that. He's friendly.
So, it's a completely clear LOS, I think.
No, I managed to not avoid the woods, did I?
I think we do centre to centre.
Yeah, you're fine there. Not a problem at all.
So,
He's
+2,
clear.
+4, 6s to hit. Because he is a skill 2. Oh, and there's a. Oh my goodness, it's only 1 on target. 1 hit to the Kit Fox. That's a bad round of fire for the Dalbions.
That unfortunately is a roll for crit though.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I thought then. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
Roll for crit on the kit.
I need some of these magic double 6s to come up.
No double 6s.
The 4? 4 is fire control.
Fire control. Ah.
Now, how much time have we got left, sir, as we move into the next initiative?
I'm gonna check. We're gonna be close. We have 13 minutes remaining. 13 minutes.
Obviously, been a lot of talking.
I was going to say, this would be much faster with playing, and a lot of this, obviously, for me, has been just quickly checking rules and things like that. So I don't think we're...
The Wolfhound is dead.
Yes.
Yeah, this match is definitely going in your favour currently. Let's roll for initiative, and particularly as my spider now has to, fight with his teeth. Oh, a roll off.
Reroll.
Another average. I think I've
Just.
won initiative a lot.
You have,
But I'm
it's,
not-
and it's now starting to really hurt.
I really do need to press you this turn and get
You
some mechs off the board.
absolutely do. I think this is your chance to shine, really, isn't it? So back to me moving first.
Not taking a unit off the board. That Kit Fox got what, 2 health left?
Yeah. So the Kitbox and the Zucchina are likely to go off this turn. So I've got to really play around how to how to make them the most efficient I possibly can. With there being very limited movement, I'm going to just stick this guy straight into the woods. I really want him to have the best round of fire I can possibly give him before he
pops. You're accepting that I'm probably going to get to command.
I think so. Yes.
My rifleman is going to stay still.
I don't think I can prevent that. So it's more about whether I can trade back over the next 2 turns, really, isn't it? So your commanders, I believe, are these two.
These two.
Those two. Lovely.
So you just moved. So let's put that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel with the Alpha Strike Commanders Edition, like there are certain aspects of some of this, particularly the optional rules, that aren't really clarified as well as I'd like. And it's really good that the Alpha Strike 350 is a thing, because there's kind of no, otherwise there's just no structure. It's like, you know, I really feel like Catalyst didn't really anticipate how big this game was going to be.
Yeah, we were talking about that before, weren't we? And the
Well,
sudden
every
resurgence
other
that-
miniatures
yeah.
game that I know of
Yeah.
has a floor rule to it.
Mm.
Every trading card game has floor rules to it, and there's just like ominous silence from them. And I know they're working on building it up, and they've done it. I'm not like what Catalyst have achieved for, and you know we've said as well. I'm just going to hop along a few inches and punch you hopefully in the back. Just gives me my TMN if I move at least an inch.
So which of these commanders have I hurt more? Because one of them's taken.
The Marauder's taken a little bit.
The Marauder's taken a little bit.
The Bushwhacker has taken
The
nothing.
Marauder looks like he's taken a reasonable chunk, actually.
He's taken just under 50% of his
The
arm.
Marauder's that one, isn't he?
This is the Marauder.
That's the Marauder. Okay. Okay, that does change a little bit. How much do we want to? Can we cause him some suffering? Can we bring him out into the open? I think we probably can. So we're going to just retreat. Bring us to the edge of the woods.
Right, so your Takina is rolling one less. Maximum his maximum output is 5.
It is. That upsets me greatly. I mean, that's not 6, Dave, is it?
It's not.
No.
That does mean my Bushwhacker can risk it for a biscuit and stand still.
Ooh.
Because you cannot internal me
No.
unless you expose a crossbow.
Yes. Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
That's not a euphemism. Absolutely, Aaron. Fast pickup games. That's exactly why Alpha Strike is become my. You know, when I got back in, I was playing Classic again.
And still with the crossbow as well.
And I heard about Alpha Strike, and I was like, no, not for me.
No.
No, not enough detail, not enough
Yeah.
depth. And then our good friend Nazumi, who is part of the local gaming community, well, he doesn't live that local, he lives an hour and a half away, but he's part of the Plymouth community.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you, sir. He made me try this, and I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
This is actually good. My Marauder's going to move up there. Hopefully, deny, you know, even Jaguar. Oh, we might have a shot in the rifleman through the hangar. Because, guys, I don't know if you can see, but look at that.
Yeah.
It's an open top building. That took hours to paint. Literally 4 days, I think, I spent on this thing. You lost the initiative, mate.
I did. I think the initiative, being the smaller side, that's definitely hurt
Oh,
so
definitely.
much. There are so many moves I physically
I think
can't
you've
make.
won initiative once.
So yeah, which has been bad. I mean, you know, we're putting these on the table for the first time, so there's going to be some slight discrepancies, aren't there? But
Yeah, so you know, I was playing Classic and I was refused, and then Nazumi made me play Alpha Strike, and I was like, "Wow, this actually feels like Battletech still." I think we're gonna play this now.
so this fella has only one shot, which is
the spider.
the spider.
Oh, let's take
So
that shot.
We're going to take the
It's
shot.
gonna be medium.
It's going to be medium range. It's only 3 inches through the woods. We're not too worried about that. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to hit.
Mine's here.
But unfortunately, the Jade has, of course, taken a damage roll, so he's only rolling 3
pairs of dice.
dice.
So I'm happy with this.
Oh, come on, nice.
He's got one. He's got one. That's a crit roll, sir.
That is a crit roll. May he blow up immediately.
8 is weapon. So that's no further damage to him because he just
Yes.
you probably shot off a finger.
Yeah. He is survived. What a trooper.
Spider's a great little mech.
Yeah.
It's not a good damage dealer, but it's
No.
a great mech for
No, not at all.
the role that I've chosen for my 350.
So, go on here. So, we've done some damage to this one, you said, haven't we?
Correct.
Right, okay. I think we are just going to have to slice up with the Sakina. So,
Partial
that's
cover
going to
of
be
woods.
plus those bonus twos. 3,
Oh, no, hang on.
4, 5.
You're within
6.
2 inches. There's no woods. I'm used to the rules as written in the book, not the errata.
Oh, good to know.
So,
okay.
Because you're within 2 inches, this doesn't
Which
impede.
doesn't
So.
impede. Okay. So it's skill 3, 4, 5 for the medium, 6 for your TM, 7 because of the puzzle
7
cover
with
from
5
the-
pairs of dice.
from
Terrifying.
I know, but I'll live with it. And those
We've got a proper fumble
You
there.
could just pop those back in. Thank you ever so much. That's 5, 6, 7 there. And
I think it's just
I think
2,
it's
mate.
Just 2. Wow.
My marauder is happy.
That is disappointing. Disappointing, but not surprising. So there's those 2 have shots. We have
Kitfox.
Kitfox. I think Kitfox is just going to try and remove this spud just to get him out,
Yeah,
get him off the board.
medium with woods.
Yeah, medium with words. Very happy. Kitfox, of course,
Is a skill 4.
Yes, yeah, and he's taken. It's a +2 difficulty because he's got 5.
Oh,
control
this is
going
going to be. He might not even be able to hit. But we'll find out.
Let's find out. Okay, well, it's a skill of 4, 5, 6 for medium,
Yep.
7, 8, 9 for your TM, 10 for the woods,
12 with fire control.
12 with fire
Double
control.
6 is needed.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yes, West Michigan Transformers. It is an Ebon Jaguar. It is in the game.
That's a very bad roll.
Apparently, Sam, you've been entered into the RB Club. Always roll bad initiative.
Thanks, guys. I'll take it. What's the perks and benefits?
I'm presuming that's a swing and a miss
It was,
there.
it was a slight swing and a miss, just a slight swing and a miss.
Crossbow there.
Crossbow. I think we're going to. I mean, we need to get him off. He's a commander. We've got no other choice really than to.
Bit of an IF5 going
So it's going to be smite of fire. So this will be our spotter because that's the only spotter
Yep.
we really have.
Spotter and fire is a +2.
So we're still looking at medium range here. I did stand still,
So
however.
-1 to your target number.
Yeah. So he's a skill 3 pilot, effectively 2 now because
Yep.
he stood still. So he's going to be 2, 3, 4. 5 for your TM, 6, 7 because of the fact he's firing indirect, 8 because this guy shot first, correct?
Let's work it out. So 2, range 4,
Yeah.
indirect 5, spotter fired 6,
Yeah,
7,
yeah,
partial cover 8.
yeah.
Because it's based on the LOS of the spotting unit.
All good.
Oh, he's got a double 6!
Come on!
2 with a chance of critical. Roll
2
for
with a chance for
critical.
critical. We will roll the dice that gave us the critical. Hopefully they'll give us a better
I hope
result.
not.
Double 6! No.
9 is nothing.
Oh, no!
9 is nothing.
No.
Shame.
Oh.
As we like to say here in Plymouth.
Oh.
Right, let's kill that Takina.
Yeah.
Punching.
You can black out.
Physical attack with
Black
the
out.
with the thing. So it's going to be a skill 4,
Yes.
5,
Yeah.
5s.
You can blank. You can blank
I
5s.
can.
You can blank 5s.
Not this time. That
You
would
won't
be
blank 5s.
2 damage because I'm coming in from your rear.
From the rear. Yeah. And roll for critical.
8 is weapon. Okay. Yeah, I knew you'd be happy, West Michigan Transformers. It's a very long-standing supporter of the channel from my Transformers TCG days. We will be going back to it at some point. I just need to sort my priorities
Work out whether.
Basically,
Yeah.
I play too many games, and Battletech is the hot
Yeah.
sauce at the moment. Okay, so that's physical attack. How much?
Yes.
How much has he got left?
He's got
1.
one left. He's just limping.
Well, the
along.
Marauder can only see him. He can fire indirect.
He's just limping.
He can see the kick force.
He has a family, Dave.
I'm going to fire with my Marauders at skill 2, range 4, woods 5, cover 6, 4 pairs of dice.
They're going to be elementals without a father.
Well, it depends if they were born in a test tube or not.
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if they're from a Sibco, then
So that's quite a lot of hits.
that is a dead Takina.
That is a dead Takina. F's in the chat. Well,
And he drops an objective
he
token.
does, which long exactly where he lands, which is on top of
There
that
we
rock
go.
there.
Oh, I need to mount these on some card or something.
There we go.
Well, that was
That wasn't
as
bad.
planned.
You happy with that?
So that's
So
a
you immediately scored an objective for
I do.
for that for
medium range. Plus 2, woods 3, 4, 5.
yeah.
Stood still. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Can I take off the kit box? I think I can.
Oh,
That's
no.
maximum damage output.
How many of that's? Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
Think of his kids. Love it, love it. We got to do the string thing more often, dude. This has been fun. The banter has been good. Right, I don't even need to fire indirect on him. Can I see the? No, I can't. That's it. No, that's the end of firing because the indirect fire mech cannot fire indirect because there's nothing to fire
No,
at.
there's no fire at.
The problem is that is less than an inch from the spider,
is.
which means if I move onto it, I don't get my TMM.
Don't. So at least we're going to punish the spider for trying to pick it up.
So I think I'm just going to go for the let's not get the marauder killed and kill
No.
the crossbow route.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like that idea. No, leave the crossbow. The crossbow's got to go back
Roll
in.
for initiative.
Help people
7.
help.
Can we have time on the round?
Always one initiative.
Oh, one initiative roll.
Time on the round.
Time on the round. Time on the round is a single minute.
This will be the last turn.
This will
We'll,
be the
we'll
last
play out
turn.
this turn.
Yeah, we'll play the turn. Of course we will.
And see how it goes. So you won initiative and I outnumber you 2 to 1.
Did. I mean, the initiative win is a turn or two late, but I'm going to take it because it's still a win.
Yeah.
Pop it on.
I'm just going to literally stand on top of it. I do not get a TMM though.
No. So if he's removed this turn, does
I
he
don't get it.
destroy?
I have to be there
Has
at
to
the
be
end
there at
phase.
the turn.
So I'm saying you need to kill this guy.
Oh, I'm going to kill that guy.
Of course you
Oh,
are.
that guy's as dead as it's humanly possible.
I need to move a second unit.
Mm.
Four. 10.
Nice.
I am exposing a second commander here.
Yes, but he's full health, as I recall.
He is full health.
So, yeah. Okay, we've got some help on the crossbow man, but it depends on where the rest of you end up. That's a bit worrying, isn't it, chap?
He did win. He did indeed. He did indeed win an initiative roll when I didn't want him to.
I'm so proud of myself.
So one of your units.
I feel like we're more on to, defending our lost glory now than we are winning the game, perhaps. So,
Well, if you can kill the marauder, that's the thing. It's like, can you kill the marauder?
and the...
And the spider. Well, yes, you have to kill. You have to kill the
So
spider.
how much health has the Marauder got?
The marauder's only got 3 health remaining.
Ooh.
The marauder's actually in a bit of a sticky
The
wicket.
Marauder is actually in a bit of a sticky wicket. Yeah.
Again, beautiful British terminology there.
Yeah.
Good, nothing like beats a good bit of cricket.
Okay.
So the goal is, guys, before the next time Sam appears on stream, is that we have a luminous green battle mates.
They are going to be very luminous green.
Or I'm gonna make you play my ghost bear.
They are so bright.
My eyes.
Okay.
Stealing that. Do it. Where did you hear this? from a Brit. Oh, there's a little bit of a sticky wicket there.
I'm going to stand still.
Oh, interesting, sir. Interesting.
No, I'll take measures over your ear to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I wondered if that was the one slight risk, was whether he could...
I'm just going to come
No,
out
no.
there. I have to come and attack you there. What's the range there? That is short range. I'm happy with this. So 1 TMM. And now it's like, do I expose my marauder? I think if I can kill your crossbow, who has got... He's still got 7
He's
left.
got quite a lot. I feel like he's comfortably tanking.
So the other thing that we discovered in the errata is the change to the jumping distance, to the height you can traverse for jumping. Because in the rulebook it says half their jump value. In the errata, it's their full jump value in height, which changes city warfare.
That massively changes city warfare.
This guy has jump jets. I've not fired them all game.
Oh gosh.
It's like, do I risk it for a biscuit now?
Yeah.
I think I do. I'm going to jump jet on top of the hangar.
There's going to be some fire.
I'm giving you the chance of a point here. I don't think you can kill my bushwhacker and the spider and the marauder in one turn. You can probably do these 2 which will give you a point and put us tied, and then it'll be like points destroyed. All I'm going to do is just make it somewhere rear. It's not anywhere.
I was hoping you'd forgotten that bit.
Blabbering away, forgetting my tactics. And the great thing is, we started at nearly 9:15, and it's 10:15.
Indeed.
You know, I think when the Alpha Strike box comes out, we're going to be able to do, because at the moment we're down the store on a Friday night, we're playing with map sheets and using the conversion rules. But I think once the box set comes out, because this terrain I have to transport, it's all bubble wrapped. It takes me ages to put it out and put it away. I think with the cardboard buildings, we could just like chuck them on the board quickly and everything.
I'm going to pop myself quite literally that. Because I think we are now down to hoping that you blank out. Really,
Yes.
Rather than anything else. So he can just about look up into Daddy's eyes and.
Totally. I lost initiative, so I'm going to start shooting. Right. Let's light him up.
Yes.
So short range. You've got no cover there because
No.
this is not high enough to cover any of you. So it's going to be 4s to hit.
Whoa.
You did risk it for a biscuit by standing still there. And I still managed to miss with 1 paralyze. So
Skill
3.
Skill 2 is the
Skill 4.
So 4.
So it's 4s to
Of
hit.
course, because of the that's right.
Because it's short range.
I understand.
So 3 damage.
3 damage.
That puts you in a crit roll.
It does.
A double 6 here would not go astray. I agree, Aaron. I think the Alpha Strike box set is needed. It's definitely the gateway product for the game as well. And it's comparable with other core games, the RRP as well. Come on! No. It's a fire control, doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the outcome of the game.
It's going to be relevant, so it's not going to matter this turn yet.
Well, we have to fire the bushwhacker then, don't we? You have got partial cover from the sounding goals. The medium +2, +3.
Yes.
That is 6s to hit.
Yes.
1, 2, 3 pairs of dice from my beautiful bushwhacker. He manages to hit with just 1.
That's fine. That is a roll for crit.
This is putting pressure on the Marauder. It really is. Oh, I fumbled that. Out of the tray. They're the rules. I've done it again. 10. That's fire control, which does not matter. Okay, so how much has he got left? He has got 3. That means the Marauder has to try and kill him.
He does.
Because he can't attack this round because he's got no weapons.
Indeed.
So, medium range with partial cover.
This is for the game, Dave.
2, jumping 4, range 6, partial cover 7s.
7s.
This really is
This
for
is
the game.
absolutely for the game. 3 damage left.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
That is the crossbow down.
GG, sir. Well
I
played.
think we'll play it out and just
Well
see
played.
how close it was.
See what we can get some extra hits here. Well, that's all right. We don't need to mark it because we know that he's.
We know he's going
because he will be dropping
He'll
one
be
of
dropping
these
his things. Yeah.
one of these command tokens that way so people can see it. Fantastic. Okay. Well, as you said, let's just see what damage back perhaps we'd be able to.
Well, you need to kill the Marauder and you need to not have the spider
basically, you need to kill both of these. That's the way I'm looking at it. So I've got 2 short range attacks here. Let's just roll some dice. We'll take this shot here first.
Okay.
So
skill of 3.
Skill of 3.
5s to hit because of my
5
jump.
to hit the jump. Yeah.
Is the angle of the building giving me any cover? Probably not.
No, I
I
see basically everything from that one. Yeah.
The only solace is you are rolling 1 less paralysis.
rolling was very nice. Yeah.
So you're looking at 5s to hit. I'll get my.
But if I get all 3.
If you get all 3, then you score a point.
Yeah.
You get all 3.
Got all 3. Good job.
As much as I love the Mad 5D, that extra light engine is definitely a liability. He has destroyed dropping an objective token
Scoring
on the
me a
board.
victory point
There we
there.
go.
So
if only you had some jump capable mechs to
I
get it.
know. So that's okay. So we've got this shot to make here, which hopefully will prevent you from getting the second.
It's
point.
+3s to hit,
So
and base number of 2, you need 5s.
yeah.
And we have some lively behaviour outside. We live in the city centre of Plymouth, and sometimes the local residents get a little lively. So apologies for doing any noise outside. You've missed with 2. Oh, but you've hit with 2, which is enough to kill.
Just enough.
So
Brilliant.
it's 2 points to 1 point.
Points to 1.
If you'd managed to pull it to two for two,
Yeah.
then we'd have been doing the tiebreak points destroyed.
And a surprise. I think
game.
good game, sir. Thank you. I think it was also, although I felt a little bit on the back foot throughout a lot of that, actually, couple of dice going my way here or there.
Initiative.
A couple of initiatives, especially around here where I was losing some shots. That could have been anyone's game.
It really
So,
was. It was good. It was close.
Yeah.
Like even though it's kind of just using the basic rule set with a couple of little optional extras,
It adds something.
the objective play is the
Yeah.
way forward.
I agree.
It's
I
the
agree.
way forward. Everyone that tuned in, thank you so much. It's quite late here, so we're going to wrap things up. Yeah, cheers, Matt, for watching as well. Thank you, everyone. Aaron, everyone's support, far and wide, means so much to the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye bye.